Hi, happy new moon. So we're Sunday, first new moon of the first year, and when I did the numbers for this day, we have a 10 frequency overall. And if you listen to my 2026 overview, you know more about the 10. I'm not going to get into the 10 that much, but I will say that ideally you're feeling this new frequency and like energy, actually maybe even pushing you forward. We are in a year of new beginnings, but if you listen to my talk again, encouragement to go listen to my talk again, but like we're still kind of completing and we're still ending, and not that that ever stops, but there is a surge and there is this big kind of energy that's helping us. Actually, I feel it helping me move forward. So, but I wanted to focus on the 44 that makes up the numerology of this day, and 44 is the Zeal point chakra, and that is a mystical chakra that is right behind your head and neck here. And we're gonna do well, I'm going to do, and you have the option to follow along, a meditation that can help activate the Zeal point chakra on this day. So we're going to use sound, and I'm going to explain how to do that. A very simple sound, ONG, which is the Gurmukhi version of Om. And this I'm going to explain a little bit more, but I will just tell you that activating this on this new moon is you can really kind of open up your psychic centers. There is more and more energy kind of being downloaded. We're moving through like portals of frequency that actually can activate more of these chakras if we so desire, easily and more quickly than we ever did before. So the Zeal point chakra is just a chakra behind your neck, and we use sound because the vagus nerve. And the vagus nerve is like the biggest nerve in the body that extends from your torso all the way up through the back of your neck, and this helps activate your higher glands. And when your higher glands are active, not only do you get all the hormones that you want, all the hormonal secretion, but it also helps you open to infinite realms. So this meditation, this ancient yogic meditation, is called linking with the infinite. So we're going to do it. I'm going to do it for 3 minutes, and you're free to practice it for longer than that. And but it's just something I wanted to give a little sample of some fun things you can do with numerology and with these yogic practices to start to learn and kind of link them into your own body, into your own subtle bodies, your mystical conscious bodies. Okay, so you can have your hands in, actually you're gonna have the left hand is just gonna be relaxed. You can have it on the knee comfortably. You're gonna take the right hand and you're gonna close the right nostril, okay? You're gonna inhale through the left nostril, like a big breath. You see how I get taller with my big breath? Okay, and then you're gonna chant the mantra or the word Ong, O-N-G. And so relax your hands if you're if you're practicing along. Okay, just relax the hands. I want to explain a little bit more before we like get going here. If you just say it, you're going to make a vibration, and you're going to get a little vibration. And even if you say Om, and you can put your hand on your chest, and you can feel your heart chakra vibrate. And this is good because it stimulates your heart chakra. But Ong, we use with the navel, and you pull the navel in, right? So it pulls, you're activating that vagus nerve at like the base of it here in your third chakra. Om. And then your whole head and neck vibrate, which is really important if you want to activate that Zeal point chakra behind your neck and kind of like by your neck and the top of your head. And I'm sorry, I don't have a picture, but you can Google it, and there's a million pictures of where that Zeal point chakra is and how the vagus nerve connects. So you're gonna pull the navel in, you're gonna inhale and then pull, Ong, and you're gonna hold the Ong for as long as you can. Ong, and you want it to be nasally, right? The more you're like not really making the sound through your mouth, you're making it through your nose. And when you do it like that, your whole head is vibrating, all right? It's kind of cool. It actually feels pretty good. Okay, so I think I explained everything I needed to, and we can get going. So just know too, okay, before we go, I had a couple more things to say. The 44 is anytime you have double numbers, right? 11, 22, 33, 44, 55, we recognize that they're 11s. They're like 4 11s, right? So at least in the system that I practice, that I teach, and that I train with, this numerology. So just know that it's so the 11 is a very, it's the number of the relationship between you and source, or you and whatever you're calling the infinite. That infinite part of you that connects to what we consider higher realms, our higher self. It's up to you, whatever that you call it. So activating these higher chakras, and even the chakras that are above your head, is it beneficial? I think so. You know, you get real clear guidance. So the more clear guidance, like the better, right? Because then you're going to be happier, and your life is going to flow. You're going to have less stress, less trauma, less drama. You're probably going to have some drama and trauma. That's part of the fun on planet Earth. But you can learn to navigate with those chakras open, right? Because that's kind of part of the fun, that we get to have all this and all our cosmicness, and then we also have all our earth sensory stuff as well. Okay, so that being said, here we go. Right hand, okay, close the right nostril, and you're going to inhale through the left nostril. And then when you inhale, see how I straighten my spine? Like, because I'm taking a full breath. So I get bigger. Like that. And then you'll inhale again. Okay, so you'll just do the Ong for as long as you can. Maybe you do it for a really long time because you have an amazing breath capacity, and maybe you don't. Maybe it's just a few minutes, doesn't matter. You just go at your own pace. And so what we're going to do is we're going to do it for a minute on each side. And like I said, if you want to like start practicing this, then go ahead and start practicing it, and then email me and let me know what happens. Let me know what your cosmic message from God is. I'd like to know what the universe is speaking to you and through you, because it's always very endearing to me. Okay, I'm putting my timer on, if you're wondering what I'm doing over here, just so that I don't start onging for the and I don't stop. Okay, here we go. Ready? And inhale through the left nostril, close the eyes. Big breath. gonna switch sides. Left finger closes left nostril. Inhale through the right. Inhale both nostrils. Exhale both nostrils. And just take a couple breaths. Just even in those 2 minutes, maybe you feel a shift. Maybe you opened it. That would be amazing. Okay, I'm Subthadig, and thank you for joining me, and more to come, more numerology, linking ancient yogic practices and numerology, all the fun stuff like that. So we'll see you next time. Bye.